Deba, deba, do, do, do. There we go. Actually, I probably need to be able to see that. So we're gonna just do that. It's gonna adjust a tiny bit there. Turn off the phone stream settings. Back over and ta-da. Alrighty. Oh boy, it has been, if I go check, last time I did this was the 20th, so it's been 2 weeks. Unexpected stream, very unexpected. I am Mr. King of Unexpection. Yeah. Trust me, I should not be streaming right now. I am exhausted, but I am going to be streaming because I want to. Yeah. But yeah, I'm, hi. Just decided to do this today. I don't know what exactly I plan on doing. Also, my, A key is broken. So every so often, I just start moving to the left in games. And it's kind of getting me a little bit... If I can move the key... No. Well, I'll have to make do. I'll have to be a little bit softer with pressing that thing. It is a shame, but... Yeah. Checking in here, nothing over there. Okay. Let's sit at the mob front just a minute. Gonna get a new keyboard. I have a spare. I might have to pretty soon, because my, the actual... I always say this, it's like, I tell people it's not an innuendo, but my D key on my keyboard is stuck down. And if I want to, I have to pop it out of the socket. If I can... You can hear me trying to pop it out of the socket. I'm trying to hold A and D at the same time. Oh, there we go. It's back up. And then I'll press it once or twice, and the key will get stuck back down. So, yeah, it was pointless to do right there. But, hey, it proves the point, I guess. That's a question. Is proving the point pointless? That's a conundrum. Sweat, mango friend! Hey, Suix. How are you? Board socket underneath. No, the key works fine. Let me put it this way. The keyboard works fine. It's just when you press the key, but this keyboard's pretty freaking old anyways. It's not like, I already have a spare. Let me put it that way. I already have a spare. It won't hurt me to just change it out, but at the same time, I don't need to because it's not completely broken, and you could ask my family if you had any way of contacting my family, but you don't, so I'll tell you for them. They tell you I don't let go of my stuff easily, even if I should. I keep my mattresses for too long. I try and keep my stuff in, good condition, working condition, even when it's gotten to the point where it's maybe you should let that go. Maybe it's time to give up on that thing. You can't repair it forever. So, I guess that's a psychological thing. Also, frustration is annoying. Careful there, that's some philosophy territory. But, I need to sit down for a second. I need to have little talk. It's pretty important, yes? So, if I sit in here and I go to the Discord, I said if I pass a background check and a drug test, I said this in general, that I might be working in a warehouse soon. Well, I got the job. So, I'll probably post this information in Discord But I start work on the 17th. I work 3 days a week, 12-hour shifts, long shifts, not frequent shifts. But the reason this is kind of important for here is, because of the time that I'm doing it, I'm working overnights. I'm glad some people are happy for me. But because I'll be working overnights, there will, the sad part is no streams on Fridays, Thursdays, Fridays, or Saturdays. Those are the days I work. So no streams then. But because of that, right, I'll have an income again. Which means, because I'll have an income, and I'll have an actual structure to my day and everything, because, I'll have an actual job, and because I'll have an income, I can start pouring a bit of money into this stuff, which means I can actually, upgrade my stream quality, and I got some things I got planned that'll really be pretty nice. Honestly, really pretty nice. I got something planned. I got some things planned for, making things a bit more professional, but that depends on when I get my paycheck, which is, I believe, weekly. Also, gonna be losing some weight, because I live a pretty sedentary lifestyle. Let's be real, I don't get around a lot. Like, I live out by farms. It's kind of hard to get around a lot. But working in a warehouse for 12 hours a day, 3 days a week, I'm gonna lose some weight. So, yeah, expect me to be a bit more tired on probably Sundays. When if I do stream on a Sunday. I'll probably, again, I'll post more information on all that in the Discord, after this stream, but that's a little quick announcement to the two people in here, but it's fine. Anyways, it is night, I need to sleep. See, I think the original date they gave me was the 10th. And they gave me now, the email said the 17th. So I'm going to check back up with them, but, yeah. You've been working out for a year straight now. Oh, good for you. I used to be in better shape. I still do cardio, but I don't do like weight loss exercises. I don't do lifting. I don't do any of that. I kind of do cardio here and there, and I'm still gonna lose some weight. I'm not massively overweight, but be right back. You take your time. You take your time. Okay. Dark bow. What was I looking for? Stone. I know I had stone. I need to make those into stone bricks. You can tell me some of the secrets of cardio? Ooh. Well, if you want to tell me some secrets of cardio, I won't say no, but do me a favor and put it in the Discord and off topic. That way, I can actually go back and read it after the stream, because I'm probably going to conk out after this stream, like I'm going to head to bed right after, and I'm afraid I'll forget everything you tell me. So you can tell me in the stream, but if you tell me in the stream, just make sure to post it in the Discord after, because I think I'll forget, because I am drop dead tired, and I can't remember what I was doing a few seconds ago, other than making stone bricks. I wanted to make... I have cobbles. Okay, yeah, white blocks. I got 108 cobblestone. I might need to, if I want to start, I might have to uncompress some of it so I can start replacing the walls. That might be a good idea. We did sleep through the night, so I can head up top. Do I have the Unbreakable Builder's Wand? Unbreakable. So, if all those stone bricks I literally just put away, I'm gonna grab them right back out. Shame. But there we go. Try and get all this built down. The sooner, the better. Because then we can begin actually building all this stuff upwards instead of just getting the foundations to work. And I am out of these stone bricks again. Darn. And you can give me an awesome ab workout too. Well, again, I won't say no. I still need to, at some point, I need to come back to the field of wheat. And I need to chop down that... Actually, this is going to be the golden hills of wheat, so... it needs to be probably about to there. And then we'll cut it off. Outside of that, though, while we're waiting, let's head over to here. Way over here. Way over here. Oh boy. Also, I should say, previously I was scared, well, not scared, but like I was a little bit worried that because of the day I was going to start working, that I would not be able to start Cyberpunk 2077 the day it came out. Thankfully, I'll be able to, because it comes out on the... There's conflicting reports. It comes out on the 9th or the 10th. Either way, whether it comes out on the 9th or the 10th, because I start work on the 17th now that I know, I don't have to worry. So, that is just magnifique. Knowing that I'll be able to stream, or not stream it, I'm going to record it and upload videos of it. I had some stuff to eat today that was just bad stuff to eat, and it just made me... This coughs are mostly going away, but still. I'm trying to think. I don't want to do, because I had... On launch day, we'll get a ton of views. Here's the thing, I don't know if I'll get a ton, but I'm just happy. Yeah, I'm fine. I have some throat issues. We recently found out, this is probably the worst news of the day, but my air conditioner that I have, thing's old as shit. Probably should have replaced it by now, but since I haven't, I'm an idiot, there's black mold in it. So I haven't run it for about a week or two, and even then I wasn't running it before, but yeah, that was causing me some issues, and I didn't even realize. So that was bad for my health. Ugh. Anywho, spruce. Oh, I'm okay. Sorry for that. Hey, you don't need to apologize. It's not your fault it's there, right? Like I said before, right? I'm the kind of person who, I don't replace stuff until I feel like it's absolutely 100% I can never use it. And to be fair, that's what's caused this. Me just never replacing my air conditioning unit, even though I should have. Also, we have the perfect amount of spruce planks there. Lovely. Okay. Eventually I'll have to go out further in this direction. I was previously going to have like a landing zone here with like it was going to dig into the ground. There was going to be like room for troops and all that. I don't know about that now. Also, this roof is way too plain. Way too plain. This one, good. That one, too plain. That one, kind of nice. These ones, better. I'm trying to think, too. I need more stone. Like, it's just, at this point, it's waiting for stone, for wood, for all that. I'm honestly thinking I need to get more void miners. But at the same time, I don't want to overload the amount of yellorium, and it means I have to get another ore miner, void ore miner set up. So, what am I going to do my base today? That's the thing, I don't know. Like in here, I guess what I could do is I could go back to replacing all the white blocks. And after I replace all the white blocks, let me kind of lay this out what I'm doing. So I need to get to the point where I can start doing this, where I basically have the stripes, so it's not just all white. But I need to replace it all with the white blocks first, so that I can properly lay it out. So that's gonna come beforehand. So I need a lot of cobblestone. I need a lot of stuff. But because I don't have a lot of stuff, I need more stuff coming in, which passive resource gain would be good to get with void resource miners. But void resource miners are resource intensive on the yellorium because I have to use the big reactors to power them. Yeah, it's yeah. I should check. Hold on. Okay, good. Okay, I see. Good. So, what's going on here is that I apparently had black quartz ore. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the same thing I had before with this kind of reactor over here, maybe a smaller version of it. I think what I'm going to do today is make a smaller set over yonder, where I'm going to have 2 more void ore miners. I'm going to have one of them, because that's a void ore miner right there. We got a void ore miner right here. And then we got a resource miner over here. So what I want to do is I want to go over to here. I want to build a ore miner and a botanic miner, because that gets me passive wood income and more ores, which if we use a yellow core, that would mean more yellorium, which could keep up with the power demands. That would just, okay. Okay. So creative. I don't know if I'm the most creative person. I don't know. So if we look here, gotta measure it out. 15. So if we go from here, we need this to be 15 out in this direction. Actually 16, because we need to make space for the other one. And then because it's 15, so 16, 17. We take the one in the middle. These are, yeah, okay, that's fine. So this needs to be 15, 16. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then 16. Got it. Okay, good. Okay, I need to repair my hammer ahead of time. Did I see the new For Honor hero? I have. I'll be honest, he seems, how do I put it? If Warmonger was considered, like, in terms of actual new design capabilities and qualities, if Warmonger was considered lazy, this character is like, ugh. Let me put it this way. Do I think he'll be fun to play? Probably. Do I think he'll be fun to play against? No. Do I think he will be good? Decently. Do I think he's at all unique? No. I'm kind of, how do I say this? I'm really almost, like, burned out on, not just For Honor, but, like, Dead by Daylight too. It's just one of those things where I'm getting tired of their design choices on both fronts. And obviously, I'm probably still going to play the games. I'm not saying, like, oh, Griffin looks terrible, I'm going to quit playing For Honor, but it's just like, it's another long sigh. Am I excited? I'll tell you what I'm more excited for than the new hero. I'm excited for some of those testing ground changes, because those actually look like good changes. Those actually look like very good, well-balanced changes. But I'll have to wait and see till I play it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we say, yeah, from there. 1, 2, 3. So that one there, 4, 5, 6, right there. Right? Okay, that's an issue, isn't it? Yeah, that is an issue right there. You got Aramusha to rep 70. Oh, I hate saying it, but it's true. They gutted Aramusha. They gutted him, and I hate that they gutted him. Oh, Aramusha is so fun, but they just... I hate that they gutted him. I hate it. With a passion. So how hard can I get this before it? Right there, that's where it becomes a problem. So I got 3 to work with. Considering, it should be fine. Considering the height. But yeah, them gutting Aramusha really made me mad. Like, it really made me mad. I got him to rep 33 before the changes. I don't know if I'm going to get him much higher now, because, like, he was hard enough before, right? You try and open someone up who knows what they're doing against an Aramusha, you will never. They will stare you down. They will watch your spirit burn to ashes. It was, yeah. Thankfully, I do get a lot of cobblestone from this, so that'll be lovely to work with. Okay, that is also what I didn't put into perspective is, okay, that's perfect. Okay, these will have to just be 1 tall, or sorry, tier 1, because no way I'm getting tier, actually I could get tier 2, but that would probably prevent the chest from opening, which would not be the worst thing, because we don't actually need it to open, but still. Need to say that out loud. So let's have, if we go right here, 1, 2, 3, under the tape measure, go from here to there, 17 meters. And if we go from there to there, 17 meters. Good. Good, 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 good. So, all I need to do is clear out this. You're back, gonna be on and off for a bit. You're outside right now, heading to your grandparents' place. Oh, good on you. Yeah, we were just talking about how For Honor's getting a new hero and how they gutted a certain character way back a couple months ago. Guard break option select. Yeah, think you can do it on Tiandi's stuff. Like if they don't, it's most commonly used on Tiandi's Palm Strike, I believe. Because if you Palm Strike The only way you can prevent yourself from getting guard break option selected there would be to do the light. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 between, right? Yep, so go from here to here, 15, good. Okay. Now I honestly, if I'm being real, you're playing him right now. Ooh. I'm gonna be real. Maybe a controversial opinion, maybe not. I think option selects have no place in For Honor. I don't think they have a place in For Honor. Sad that you're not interested in For Honor. Seems like a good game. I'm gonna put it bluntly. I'm the kind of person anymore that feels like I used to want, like, when I first started the game, right? I thought, well, this is terrible. Like, when Season 1 came out, right? The original, like, launch of the game. I played maybe 60 hours of, combined with the story and the multiplayer. Considering, like, for a title of its purported size, I didn't play much of it. Then I came back around Season 4, so that was about a year later, and I completely and utterly fell in love with the game. Like, it took some getting used to. But it's one of those games that I feel like, from the outside, it looks great. Like, it looks like, oh, this is a good fighting game. It's like it has good graphics, well, decent graphics. It at least runs pretty smoothly. It seems like you can really, like, put your wits to the test. But then you play it, and you're like, okay, yeah, I can, when you play really early. But once you really get the hang of stuff, that's when, while it is addicting, you realize just how simple and I don't know. I don't know how to put it. It's far simpler than it looks, and it's got the same problem as DBD, where the devs take a long time to address things, and people get very, very frustrated. And so you are waiting to basically have a different, simplified version of the same game. Well, if you're talking about DVD at the same time, I am. Like, if you even look, the people at For Honor, let me put this into perspective, they use statistics from their player base to drive their balancing changes, instead of player feedback. That's why they gutted the Aramusha character me and Suicide were talking about. They gutted him because people were winning too much with him without them realizing that he's just a character that does well against people who don't know what they're doing. And the very few people, like Pig, right? Pig, against people who don't know what they're doing, they're gonna die to the traps. And the few people who don't play Pig, like, who do play Pig at high level, are specialists. So of course they're gonna get more, kills per match. It was the same with Aramusha. He was a weak character who, very much so, right, was not actually that good, but seemed good because of the statistics. So the devs nerfed him and made him unplayable for anyone because the statistics said, well, he's overperforming. Without them realizing he's overperforming in a very small bracket, and the few people who are good with him are the reason his stats are high anywhere else. Because he had a low pick rate, but a high win percentage. It's just, I don't know. For Honor very much so has the same problems as DBD, and while they've, I'd say, been better than DBD at addressing them, they still, you know, you still don't want to encourage that kind of behavior, and when you get into it, it's just as frustrating. So, what you're doing is you're essentially getting yourself into an oversimplified version of the game you think you're getting. And even then, you're finding the same problem you find in other games. Hey, Jake. But, despite my rambling about, hey, For Honor's not as good as you might think, I still love the game to death. Let me put it that way. It is possibly, if not definitely, my favorite ever multiplayer, like, PvP game. Like, it tops out my love for Dead by Daylight, which, considering everything Dead by Daylight's doing, you know, isn't hard to do anymore, but, you know. For Honor holds a very special place in my heart, and I'm very sad to see what they're, you know, doing with it. Why did I open up that pack? What am I doing? Infuriating but fun. For Honor, again, like I was getting back to DBD, has the exact same issue, well, I guess issue, the exact same player contentment where the people who play it are gonna basically bash it all day long and say they hate it, and there's plenty of times where they do. But they're not gonna stop playing it because they genuinely love the concept, or they genuinely love the gameplay, but they still want it to be better. Yeah, this newest patch, I mean, it's just, Six, okay, you gotta post anything you're gonna say about that in off topic, because again, I ain't gonna remember it, because I am drop dead tired. Also, Jake, you were not here when I did my little announcement. I'm not gonna go into big details on it, but, actually, I will go into big details on it, but I'll go into big details on the, Discord channel, so, there. So let's 3 and then. You feel like they favor knights. I never want to say they do, but at the same time, it does feel that way. It definitely does. There's also the weird, like, misconception that samurai bad. Samurai not bad. Samurai good. Samurai are just... I like to think the knights are basically the fastest playstyle, right? They are the... just like, they're like a ram, right? They're like a ram. They are going to charge headfirst into stuff. The samurai are more of like a, how do I say, like a cheetah or a panther, right? Where instead of like the quick, boom, head-on approach, the samurai are much more planning, like slow, methodical gameplay. Nobushi, Shigoki, Kensei especially. They have a lot more kind of heaviness in their animations and kind of more chains to them. That's at least how I feel. So 15 minus 1, 14, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Woolin's iframes. The Wulin is not iframes. The Wulin is dodge attacks. There is not a single character out of the Wulin that does not have a dodge attack. Nusha, JJ, Tiandi, Shaolin, all of them, they all have dodge attacks. They are not the iframes, they are simply, we have dodge attacks. Do not commit. That is all the Wulin are telling you to do. They are saying, hey, look at me. You commit to anything, you die. Lots of deflects. Yeah, they kind of do. Nusha and Shaolin have the actual proper deflects. Tiandi is a crushing counter, a deflect disguised as a crushing counter. And, Jean-Hu has the most useless quote-unquote deflect in the game. It confirms nothing. God, it is useless. And I like playing Jean-Hu. I can tell you, Jean-Hu, their deflect, quote-unquote, their superior block is worthless. Yes, let me drain a tiny bit of stamina for a high-risk move that stuns you so that you can then react to my mix-up. You've gotten back into Destiny 2 recently. I have a friend who plays it, Gus. You can see his name in the Discord. And, he tried to get me into Destiny 2. I don't think it's my kind of game. Though, he's in the Discord. If you need help, ping him there. I don't think he knows who you are, because he doesn't talk much in there, but, he's seemingly pretty good at it. If you need someone. You become Titan main and you feel like Monkey. Monkey good. Now that kind of help. Oh, I see. I get you now. I get you. I get you. I see what you're getting at there, Jake. Okay. Well, now we got room for 2 more actual void miners. So, what I need to do is I need to A, get rid of this marker. B, I need to get structure frames. Let's put that down. Let's see what I need for this, and I'll get 2 times the amount. Yeah, Mr. Take Your Toes to Rep 70 also. Hey, that was my first Rep 70. I love Gladiator. In fact, Suix, if you look on my channel, I have the actual exact match where I got Rep 70 on Gladiator, and I had a friend of mine, Demus, D-E-M-U-S. I found him on my last match before I got Rep 70 as Gladiator. He went Gladiator on the enemy team. We did toe stabs only. That was fun. That was fun. Oh, what do I need? The assembler. Die. 24, so 48 structure frames. 48 structure frames, 40 panels. 40 panels, 48 structure frames, so 80, 92. We'll get 160 respectively. just make all the connectors in the world. Here we go. Now iron bars, we need a couple stacks of those. I mean, 20, that's fine. That's fine right there. Interconnect. Oh yeah, black concrete. That's annoying. You're craving those 60 frames. Trust me, I think everyone is. You've been playing PK recently, enjoy taking stealth feet, running away, around bleeding and then running away. Jester, if you haven't seen, they're addressing PK in the testing grounds, and they're giving her, if she's locked onto a bleeding opponent, her heavy finishers are unblockable. If she's locked onto a bleeding opponent. That is gonna be so good. Oh yeah. Oh, that is gonna be so good. Is there any way to automate, like, this being? Yeah. So if you bleed an opponent, do another light, which, by the way, is so, like, it doesn't bounce off because they're bleeding, then you can get into an unblockable, which can soft fate into guard break still. So, yeah, PK is gonna be a lot better. Also, all her heavies are gonna do 5 extra damage, so she does 10 base damage on the side dodges again. So, again, this is all in testing grounds too, so if she ends up being a monster, they might tone her down, but who knows? Like, okay, a fluid transposer. Let's make one of those. I can give you a brief overview of the actual testing ground changes they're going to be doing. Shigoki, no armor on his lights anymore, nor will he get armor on, drumroll please, his hug. So no more armor on the hug, no more on the, basically no more armor on his lights or his hug. But if he does a side dodge, he goes into a headbutt, which can go into his finishers. And then, also, he can do a forward dodge heavy, which is basically just a sprint attack to track rolls. So, that's going to be nice. It's going to be very nice. And this is working. Oh, that's working perfectly. Black concrete's gonna be useful. We're gonna make, do I still have the botanic miner? I do. Good. Good. You hate Shigoki. Can I say I blame you? No. Do I share your sentiment? No. I don't hate Shigoki, but I get why people can. Or do. You know, I don't share your sentiment about hating him, but I get why you do. Here we go, just wait for the concrete to finish. You wound me. Conky Boy getting any changes? No. Shigoki, Warden, Nobushi, and Peacekeeper are getting the testing ground changes while that concrete's being made. So Shigoki, he gets a forward dodge heavy, side dodge, headbutt into finisher. His lights and his hug have no armor. Warden can no longer access his bash from back dodge. Now, all of his heavies take 900 MS to finish, same as his top unblockable, so they take longer, but they're all unblockable. And he can now chain his bash from all finishers. He also loses any movement on his feint, and they tuned up the feinting so it can't be used as liberally. So you have to actually make reads as Warden, as much as you have to make them against Warden. They also adjusted the trajectory of his heavies to be better at clearing minions and working in actual ganks. So those are going to hit more, and they're unblockable. Yep, he's going to be a swordsman now. Nobushi. Basically, Nobushi, all they changed about her is, it all sounds really, like, big, but they basically halved the stamina cost on her hidden stands. Her heavy finishers are undodgeable, and she can soft feint after her side dodge attacks and after her zone. So after the first part of her zone, she can soft feint into literally any of her moves, which is dodge, kick, heavy, guard break, any of it. So Nobushi gets all that, and I told you Peacekeeper. She gets unblockables when she is locked onto a bleeding target. And her zone now does not bounce off of guard and provides a heavy parry reaction when parried, so you only get a light off parrying her zone, which is... I don't know about that one. You can look up all the changes, because obviously a lot of it's technical, some of it I'm skimming over, but yeah, that's going to be the testing ground changes. I think I said earlier, I think the changes to Shigoki are great, like really good. They're taking away what makes him unfair, like his hug, landing all the time in ganks was stupid, and his lights being able to just, beat out everything else. That's great. He can track down people who are rolling away from him. That's great. And his side dodge headbutt makes it so that he can actually punish bashes. Great. Peacekeeper, I feel like they're overtuning her, but I'm happy. I feel like they're taking the right direction. Just tune her down a little bit from what they're doing now, right? Leave the zone alone, but keep the unblockables, right? And I think she would be perfect. Nobushi, I think it's perfect, right? All they're doing is they're making it so that her mix-ups that already exist are just basically confirmed. So if you actually dodge, you're not going to have to worry about the heavy not landing, even though it should, because they, dodged for the kick. That's great. And her zone's actually going to be useful now. So, Nobushi, I'm happy with the changes. Warden, I feel like I don't know. I don't want to make any judgments on Warden because I legitimately don't know how I feel. So we'll leave that alone for now. But the other three, I am mucho happy about. Mucho happy. And I'm out of litherite. Yeah, that, can I break this down into litherite, please? Can I? No? Shoot. Maybe? I can. Good. You're finally getting a real halberd. I would be more excited for the character if I felt like they were actually unique. But I just feel like it's another copy and paste. Worse so than even Warmonger. Like, I wish he had unique animations. I mean, he even borrows, quote-unquote, the voice lines from other heroes. Like, it's just, makes me so sad. I don't think the heroes, like, visual design is bad. It was just... They literally, they copy and pasted part of Centurion's armor into his own piece. They gave him the voice lines from other heroes. They gave him the armor from other heroes. Yeah, his finisher heavy from top, he says, "Tell this there," which is Highlander's Celtic curse line. He has literally Highlander's kick. He has Lawbringer's shove. He has freaking JJ's zone. Like, he literally is just an amalgamation of the heroes, which, sure, the lore and all that, that's part of his lore, but at the same time, right, why'd you write his lore like that? Just give him different lore. Give him lore where he doesn't like that. Like, oh. I wanted Holden, like, an updated, like, Lawbringer. I wanted like I'm sad. They just... It feels like they've just played with my heart, and I don't like it. I wanted so much more from all this, and I wanted so much more to come from all this. You want a hero that only uses fists. I feel like it would be cool, right, to have a, make him a samurai. I was gonna say make him a Wulin. Make him the only Wulin with no dodge attack. Well, no, like, actual, like, attack dodge attack. Give him, like, a Conqueror side bash thing, right? Give him one of those. Make it so that he kind of goes aside, punch, and then he can go, like, do a grapple or something. I don't know. Maybe a side dodge guard break would be, like, Raider's old side dodge guard break. That'd be cool, right? Have it so that the one character that can do that, since Raider can't do that anymore, would be, like, the fist hero. Get a guard break off of every single, like, bash. You just do, like, you fold your hands together, do a haymaker from top heavy after guard break. You get that every time. Bam! Something like that. It's just something stupid. I was gonna say make him a Wu then. Like, have him be in, all the different martial arts styles. But, they're kind of, for some reason, giving all that stuff to Shaolin. Yeah. Why not? Right? Why not give all the martial arts stuff to the monk who uses a quarterstaff instead of martial arts with his fists? Like, oh. I don't know. Do not know. Anyways, we're gonna need more of these structure frames, which I can only get. I forgot. That's a bow staff. Quarterstaff. Oh, that's a bow staff. Sorry. No. You can block like Shaolin too. Yeah, quarterstaffs are shorter. Yes, you're actually right. Like, no joke, you are right. Alright, let's build up one of these over here. In fact, I might not even have to build a reactor for one of these. So, I need to check, though. Energy conduit. So I need the bigger, or better, energy conduit, not bigger. I need these. Which means I need vibrant alloy, which means I need to take an induction smelter, take energetic alloy, and ender pearls. Energetic, I have 30 of. Ender pearls. There we go. So a fist jelly boy. I was gonna say, okay, hear me out. Here's a freaking idea for a samurai. That'd be really cool, right? Here's my patent pending samurai character idea, right? The Mipojin. Mipojin. The widow, right? Have it be a female-only hero who wears, think of it like a samurai jacket with the breasts, they're taped, right? So they're taped back, the kind of open shirt jacket, the unbuttoned jacket, kind of like, older jacket, and have the old samurai pants. And her weapon is an actual broken katana, like it's, at the, part of the end, it's actually chipped off, like it broke in a fight. And she'd basically be like Orochi 2.0. I hate saying it, but Orochi 2.0. And what she should be is a 2-combo character. She can do light into heavy, heavy into heavy, light into light. So, her lights, right, would just be kind of light. There would be nothing special about it. Her lights, though, could chain into kind of like a back kick. So, light, kick, light. There. Then light into heavy. Now, her side heavies, she would have an open... I'll get to this. Hold on. I actually got a really good idea here. So her side heavies finishers would be unblockable. But here's the thing. They have like a 800 ms, or not 800 ms, but a pretty long wind-up time. Now, with that wind-up time, she kind of does like a big stance where it's like she's going to do it. She's going to, with one hand, like a backhand, where Orochi goes into his storm rush. She has like that. She's like about to do it. And then she can soft feint that into like a JJ choke, which she like grabs you with her left hand that doesn't have the sword in it, chokes you, shoves the blade, not the blade, but the guard, or, the butt of the sword, the hilt, into your gut after she drops you from choking you. And then if you're against a wall, she slashes at your throat, kind of like Warmonger's parry punish. So it essentially means that she would have like a soft feint choke from her heavy finishers. And then her top heavy finisher would be like Orochi's back dodge light thing in terms of animation, but it would just be undodgeable. So like light into top undodgeable, or light into side heavy that soft feints into the choke that does a tiny bit of damage, like bleed damage, if you're against the wall. If you're not, it just drains your stamina. Now, here's the thing. With her zone, I like the idea that what she does is like, she basically does like a twirl and gets into her heavy finisher, something similar to that. Which would mean she could go for the choke, and if you're against the wall, she could instantly get the bleed damage. Kind of like an unblockable, like a Raider zone, right? You can get the soft feint GB out of it. It takes a little while to start up. It's not the perfect opener, but considering she has the light into the soft feint stuff, giving her that out of her zone would be immensely pressure. The only way I would give her a bash is, again, the light into, like, turnaround kick into light. Can her zone chain into anything? I like to think that basically, if you let the zone ride, no, similar to Raider's zone. But if you do the choke, you get frame advantage. So it's your turn to attack. If it lands. And then one of her I have all this planned out, right? I have the stupid idea all planned out. Her first execution is she pulls the blade out of you, slashes your guts, and then she goes to decapitate you, and it gets stuck in your jaw. And she tries to pull the blade out of your jaw, and you can hear the bone grinding against the blade. She then hits the hilt of the blade once, doesn't come out, hits it again, it forces the blade out of your jaw. Then she raises the blade above her head, and like makes it like a swinging motion towards the ground. The blood, you can hear the blood swink off the blade. That's her first execution. Her second one is where she kind of pulls out the blade, and then it's slash the throat, slash the gut, turn around, do like a Rochi's deflect, where she stabs it into their gut while not facing them. Then she hits the hilt so they got on their knees, pulls it out, and in the same motion that she pulls it out, does a twirl, decapitates them. Third execution idea is where she, what was it? Okay, she pulls it out, kind of like motions for you to come after her. The opponent throws a left punch. She kind of like deflects the punch with her blade, slices the upper jaw. The opponent goes for a right hook. She deflects with the blade again, and then slices at the kneecap. And then, with that like done, because the blade's out in front of them, she then pulls her arm back with her left hand and shoves the blade through the bottom of their jaw, through the top of their skull. Pulls it out, they're dead. Then, what was the fourth execution idea? Oh yeah, the fourth one. She basically this is the simplest one, is where she slices the upper thighs so that you fall to your knees. Then she does like a, kind of like a flip in the air to where the blade comes crashing down right in your skull. And it wouldn't actually be animated, but it's essentially implied that it splits the skull in two. There we go. That is my patent pending For Honor execution idea. The Mibojin. And if you really want to give her lore too, make it so that like the Mibojin, the entire name Mibojin means widow in Japanese. Have it be that the reason they're fighting is because their sons, their husbands, their brothers, right, have all died fighting against the warmongers, right? And they've become this kind of order that has no bounds, right? They don't even care if you're the good guys or the bad guys. They just want to stop people from being like warmongers, like the literal term warmongers, not the character warmongers. And so to do that, they essentially act as these agents in the dark that take out the people who they feel will incite violence. And it's kind of like this vicious cycle. The Mibojin, the widows. That's the entire thing. Their blade is broken, right? They aren't the ones who picked up the blade first, but they're the ones who are going to finish the job. Describe the armor. First set, right, would be the base set. So, what was the name? What was the name I gave her? What was the name? I gotta look up, Yes, Ichika. 1,000 flowers. Ichika. That was the name of the kind of base. You know, Estrella, Griffin, not Griffin, but, you know, Holden Cross, you know, that kind of thing. Ichika. 1,000 flowers. So, again, like I said, kind of think like, kind of like Aramusha with the top, where it's that kind of open top jacket where the top, middle's open. But instead of the, bare-chested, basically the breasts are taped back. And there are tattoos all over the upper body, along the abdomen. She has like the typical samurai pants, or not typical samurai pants, but you know, like the kensei pants. Have those, where it's kind of really baggy, but at the same time, they're tapered at the ankles so that they don't get in the way. And then, right, have it so that her hair is tied back into like a cut bun, kind of like Hitakiri's special armor that she got from the Metal Trials. And then have her have like Tozen, right? Tozen from the story mode. Have her have his like face mask that goes up above her nose. but not further down than her neck. So, like, her face is partially covered, her hair's up in a bun, she has the samurai jacket, her breasts are taped back, and she has the samurai pants, along with the actual cut blade. The different armor sets would also be, like, some with a bit of wood in them, like, you got the wood side plates, maybe a bit on the back where, like, she has, I thought, like, maybe one with the jacket where the front is closed up, but the back is just, like, completely torn open. And the back, the unique parts of those armors with the back torn open is, like, these really unique back tattoos. Like the Yuki-onna, or, you know, all these different Japanese folklore monsters. For the armor set with the back torn open, you would have, like, these different yokai, you know, the different Japanese mythological folklore, tattoos of them on the back. And, of course, the different masks that go above the nose, down to the neck, different, like, hair bits. It's just, it wouldn't be the most ornamental armor. It wouldn't be like Kensei where it's like, oh, I'm all dressed up to go on a parade and then kill. But it'd be very kind of reserved, like a widow, you know? They're very serious. I like that idea. The Mi-Boshin. The Mi-Boshin. Anyways, I think I've gone off on enough of a tangent. I think I've talked about most of it. What would be the session effect? Black messenger wings for her? Oh, I was thinking, like, if there was an effect to come with her, you mean? Like the wolves that came with Estrella? I have an idea, but I want to make sure that's what you're talking about. Also, is the energy buffer going down? Sesson. S-E-S-S-O-N. What would be the Sesson effect? Like the effect that comes with her? I'm not trying to, you know, I'm just a little bit trying to think of what you mean. Blue, white, blue, that's what that is. Good. Okay. This is most definitely having some issues. Oh, season effects, like the one Black Prior came with. Oh. Okay, what I was thinking, for her. Okay, I told you, like, her, I guess their little female order is like, they're, again, the widows, right? I was thinking maybe it was like, the whole battlefield idea, like, after the battle's over, you know how there's, like, corpses lying everywhere, right? There's all kinds of carnage everywhere. I like the idea that the effect that comes with her for the season changes based on the faction, of course, but it's literally just like the area around them becomes like dead. There's maybe a corpse or two that kind of springs out of the ground, kind of like the minion corpses or some shit. There's a skull or two, and you just hear like the wailing of people slowly bleeding to death. It would be a pretty freaking harrowing effect. Because it wouldn't be like anything special. You would just see like the area around them turn like black and red from the blood spilled on it. There's like, there's like a corpse or two. There's a skull, not like a cartoon skull, like a literal skull sticking out of the ground. There's like, depending on the faction, right? You could have axes for the Vikings, like sticking out of the corpses. For the samurai, maybe like there's a samurai helmet on the skull and there's a naginata poking out of the ground. You know, that kind of thing. And you just hear like the wailing of the people dying in the background. That is the kind of mood effect sound of it. It's just you hear their pain and their wailing. I feel like that would be the effect to go with the Mibojin. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I want the idea of the character to be like, these women are tired of war. They've seen what it's wrought, right? They've seen what's happened, and they don't want any of it anymore. So they are fighting to stop it, period. Doesn't matter what it takes. They're done. They will kill those who they feel are going to cause more pain. Heck, call it the season Retribution, right? That's what they're doing. They're trying to get retribution, not revenge, or, I don't know, something like that. That's my mega idea for like a samurai that would still be viable, but also really cool and fit in the lore. The Mibojin, the widow. Plague Doctor hero ideas, anyone? I'm gonna be real, I don't have that many ideas for a Plague Doctor. You, Oh, bad burps. Okay. Not that I can't see Plague Doctor, like, working, it's just... mass defense down and heals over time. That feels like his feats, though. That doesn't feel like an actual moveset thing. The new illustrious outfit. You mean the one that's coming with Griffin? The actual, like, mechanical Griffin masks? No. So what kind of weapon does your Plague Doctor idea have? I feel like we've gone to just talking anymore instead of actually building stuff, but that's okay. I built an extra void miner, so that's enough for today. I just kind of want to talk now. No, for your character. Oh, new illustrious outfit. Well, for the character... What was it? What? No. I'm not saying like, oh, I already had this idea planned, but I'm trying to think of, there's a certain Japanese garb. Okay, think like a, okay, hold on. The illustrious outfit, right? Look up if I can, So look up DBD Nurse Black Bride. Right, you can see it's a actual bridal outfit for the nurse killer in the game Dead by Daylight. You can see she has like a wedding veil that obscures her face, right? Think about that and the kind of, like that replaces the head, the kind of black wedding veil replaces the head to where you can't see the head anymore, kind of like the Griffin and the Sylvan effect. But the actual sound that goes with it is just you hear this woman like eerily crying. Like out of like a horror game. You just hear her sobbing behind the veil. I feel like that would be the perfect illustrious outfit for her. I mean, again, it's the widow, you know, the Mibojin. Yeah, just a black bridal veil completely replaces the head, and you just hear that soft but creepy crying. That's it. That is the effect. Rep you're rep 468. I think I'm 410. Yeah. Also, for the actual, like, bridal illustrious outfit, I'll get to your Plague Doctor thing in a second, but for the bride illustrious outfit, I'm guessing that's what it would be called, the bride, you know? Would be, that, when you execute, or, you know, when you execute, right? The sound effect goes from, like, the crying woman to, like, full-on, like, a wail. Not like an animal wail, but, like, wailing. Like, you know, that loud, like, harrowing sound when a woman is, like, mourning. That kind of wailing. That's what you hear when you execute. Just, like, oh, that, like, horrifying screech of a wail. But regarding the Plague Doctor, like Hito, kind of like Hito, but at the same time, maybe a bit more sad and less, you know, I'm gonna kill you, and more like, I can't. I can't. Kind of like more like that. Cane Sword, those are more whisper. Well, no, I'm not good at making the noise, because my voice doesn't go up like that. I can't. No, I can't. No. But you get the idea. Think of that, but more pronounced, you know? You know, like a woman actually would. Like anyone would. Like, when you actually are, like, really, really, like, you know, mourning. That kind of idea. I'm sorry. That was bad. Anyways. Sharpened cane like the one in Bloodborne. I like the idea that it's more like he has a dagger, kind of like PK, but he also has like a thing in his right hand. I don't know what it would be called, but like he has a dagger in his right hand and a thing in his left hand that's more alchemical in nature, right? And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you do it, but like that I should be getting more ores as well. Eulorium should spike up. A flask, maybe a flask, or maybe like a pouch of powder or something. I don't know. A sensor, who knows? A new breach map with like Mibojin? No. I know it, like I know everyone in For Honor wants new Dominion or new Breach, but for Mibojin, I honestly think she would come with, right? Like the ones that burn incense. Oh! Yeah, a sensor would work. But like, for Mibojin, right, her map, I feel like, I told you the effect would be like, right, a battlefield where the battle's already been fought. So, people always wanted, right, the infinite Japanese hills, right? The infinite Japanese fields where it's just like, you know, the fields that go into fucking nowhere, they just go on forever. Imagine that as a duel, like a duel slash skirmish, you know, like elimination map. but it's literally just after the battle has happened. There's corpses littered everywhere in the Japanese fields. You see fires in the distance, right? No crops. The flowers are dying, like literally wilting. That's her map. The flowers are wilting in the infinite Japanese fields. There are corpses scattered around, like these kind of wooden fences that prevent you from getting too far out. In the distance, you see literal, like, houses on fire, like fields burned. The ones that have already burned. That would be her map. I like the idea. Some of the corpses will still be alive. Oh, that would actually, like the donkeys in Harbor, right? Like, they would actually be like these people, like, groaning in pain. There's like a spear through their gut. They're pinned to the ground. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Like, that would be her map. That would be her map. Everyone already wanted the infinite Japanese fields. Give her that. Also, they always want to be like, oh, well, the faction that holds this map, right, is this particular zone is the one that influences how it looks, right? The same as the effect, which changes based on faction. Depending on which faction owns the territory, right? You could have different weapons sticking out of the ground, right? The buildings that are on fire in the distance could be like a different, like, structure, right? The knights would be more thatch building type. The Vikings would be the wood building, you know, the Japanese architecture, if it's owned by the samurai, etc., etc. It'd still be possible to make it fit that aspect as well. Also, imagine this, right? There is no daytime on that map. It is either dusk, foggy, or raining. So it's either raining, it's either foggy, or it's just like dusk. It's almost night. Or midnight, too. That'd work, too. Midnight, dusk, foggy, and rainy. Those would be the four weathers. What would be the new material? Okay, hold on. Think about it like this, because it wouldn't make sense until you saw it on the armor, but what do you think about like a literal, like a black and white swirl, like think like a marbled cake, right? But it's like very, very small amounts of white and a lot of black, but not the same as the current black material. Like, it's dyed black, not a black metal, like with the okay, think like the knights, right? They have the metal textures, and they have the actual, like, painted textures. This would be a painted texture where it's like black, but it's almost like the white is sprinkled in, swirled in very lightly, and it's painted on instead of it being metal. So it would work better on the Viking armors and all that, but it still provide like an almost infinite look when you looked at it. That would be the new material, like it'd be the Stardust material, or some, you know. Like, it would kind of overlap a little bit with the already black material, but again, they've kind of done that already with, like, rose gold, cinnabar, red, like, those are all, they all apply the same purpose. Like, they have now the, like, light green and the dark green metal, too. So I don't think it'd be the worst. Why am I pressing Q? I'm trying to press, oh no, give me my item back. Hold on. Charge up. There we go. I need to charge that up. Oh, if you think you're getting spooked now, I got some plans for this, like, I got some plans for when I like get some money for my job. I'd very much like to have a bit of a, let's say, an intro to the stream, right? Maybe like a 5-minute warm-up where it's like, hey, the stream started, but we're still getting ready, that kind of thing. And if I get it the way I want it, it's gonna be real freaking creepy. It's gonna be, in fact, let me, hold on. I got some music that I am actually allowed to use, right? No, which one was it? No, where is it? I want to give you a sneak preview. Again, this is not guaranteed. Obviously, I'm, still working on some of it. But Spook Time, yeah, this right here would be the kind of intro sound to the stream, right? And I can't give you any details because, again, I haven't started on it, but I got to find someone to work on it with because I don't have artistic talent outside of games. But listen to this. Oh yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, and if I get the thing that I want, if I can get the intro I want, that is a loopable sound wave file. So I can have it like 5 minutes, like for the beginning of the stream, like the first 5 minutes stream would just be like a looping animation with that music in the background, like the stream will start soon. Be patient. Wait for my call. Oh. I gotta get my paycheck. I gotta get the money to pay the people to do it. And I gotta, I can't give you any details, but in the event everything goes the way I want it to go, oh, it'll be good. It'll be so good. Ever play Risk of Rain 2? I played the original Risk of Rain for like 20 minutes because I couldn't get it to work with a friend of mine and I never picked it up again, although it's in my Remember to Playlist. My Remember to Playlist is over 100 games large, so I might get to Risk of Rain sometime, then I'll have to get to Risk of Rain 2 after I try Risk of Rain original. But that music, that music is gonna be so... I got so many things planned that in the event they go through, in the event they go well, is gonna bump this stream's quality up massively. Like, if it goes well, I'm gonna have some real production quality. What am I doing working at a warehouse? Go be a voice actor. I don't want to get into it right now, but there's a reason I have a personal thing that I don't want to get into it, right? I'm not saying like, how dare you suggest I should be a voice actor. It's just, I don't want to get into it right now. there's some things I don't know how to explain. I don't know. Yeah, no. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not trying to put any blame on you. I'm just, saying, I have my reasons. Let me put it that way. I have my reasons why I have not gone into voice acting. It's not that I can't. It's that, I have my reasons. It's still mob farm. Let's check up on Spider. Let's move away from that topic. Yeah, there you are. A Spider of Oblivion! We all have our reasons. Yeah, we do. I have mine. Maybe someday I'll go into them. Maybe I'll reveal someday why. I have a bit of a stigma. Let me at least give you somewhat of a reason, right? Have you ever wanted to do something like when you were younger, right? Did you ever have like a career you really, really wanted to do, right? And you go to school for it. You learn all about it. And all your life, all you get told is you should do this. You should be this. Part of it just sours the entire idea. When your entire life you're told what you should be, what people think would be best for you, even if it's not what you want. And then you have to worry about whether or not you'll be able to escape that stigma that's been built up for yourself all your life. That's part of the reason why. I don't want to get into it too much. It's just, I thought I knew what I wanted to be when I was younger. I did all I could to try and be that. And even the people who were teaching me had such high expectations of where I'd go in the future that they didn't think I'd have they didn't think I'd go where I wanted to go. They thought I'd go above and beyond, to different places, to better places, but it was never what I want. It's never what I wanted. And I don't know. Also, did my game crash just now? Oh, it didn't. Okay. Start to believe and start to convince yourself that you can't. Yeah. Obviously, that's not the only reason. There's some other reasons why I don't go into voice acting, at least not right now, but yeah, let's leave it there. Let's kill this slime. Do the same thing right now. Well, I hope you get through it. Again, let me not rephrase this, but restate this, right? It was not my intention to make you feel bad for saying I should have been a voice actor, or should be a voice actor. It's not my intention to, shame you or anything, or make you feel bad. I just feel it's best that you know I have my reasons, and I truly believe that you do understand that, and that you respect that. So, there's that. With that backup, though, I'm thinking I might end the stream soon, because, like I said, I'm drop dead tired, and I'm having trouble, paying attention to the game right now. Just chatting, so. You used to want to be a concept artist for video games, but Dad sort of put an end to that. like I said earlier, and I don't think Jake told. Actually, I think I did tell Jake, but there's gonna be some changes to how we do streams. When I start working. So I'm gonna post information about my job, or not personal information, but information about how my job will affect my streaming schedule, my YouTube schedule, and all that. I'm going to basically be posting a really important channel update thing in the Discord. It's going to tag everyone. Make sure you read it if you care. I'll tell you right now, we're going to start Cyberpunk the day it comes out. Kingdoms and Castles. I don't know if any of you are actually watching that. It's going to end the day before Cyberpunk comes out. If not, 2 days before, I don't know which. And then from there, we might stream some different games other than Minecraft for a while, just to make sure I don't get burned out on it. I'll go into a bit more depth about that, again, a bit later. But I'm gonna probably end up the stream soon, so... He kept thinking about getting a real job where the world doesn't need any more artsy types and needs more farmers. Your father sounds very traditional in his approach to grounding your expectations. I won't say that it's like the world doesn't need more artsy types, because honestly, as long as you have your own style, I feel like you should be able to do that on the side or full-time if you want to. But at the same time, I think what your father really means by that... I'm playing, I guess, I'm trying to play that your father's being a good person. I don't know if he really was when he was telling you all this. But I know if my kid, if I ever have a kid, right? If I ever have kids and they're the artsy type and they want to be a professional artist when they grow up, I'm not going to tell them no. But I'm also going to have to make them realize, right, that that's not going to be as stable or as secure of a job as, something else that helps produce items society needs. Maybe not what it wants, but what it needs. Right? Your job as an artist, as great as it can be to really express yourself, it's never going to be stable, right? You have your own style, and people are not always going to want that style. You're not always going to have the opportunity to work with people, even if they do want your style. Yeah, no, I get it. I get that it hurt. But I don't think he was wrong, nor do I think that he was right. It's kind of one of those things where I think he just wanted what was best for you, and in doing so, he decided that hurting your feelings was less important. Preserving your feelings of, that was less important than trying to ground you in reality. Even if it was unnecessary, I'm guessing he did what he thought was best for you. Again, I don't know if that's the way he is. I'm just maybe playing the devil's advocate here. I know my father is a very flawed man, but he's the best father I could have ever asked for. My mother, not so much. So, I want to believe that parents have the best intentions for their children. Anywho, I'm actually really, really tired. It's midnight here, so I think I'm going to end it off. We've been going for a little bit. I'll go take a picture of the extreme reactors for the thumbnail, and we'll end it off. Again, in the event you're interested, I'll be posting in probably 10 minutes after I write it all, a big post on Discord with an everyone tag so you can't miss it. It's going to be there. And, yeah. We'll come back to this maybe a bit later. You can read up on the Discord after. I'm gonna go get some sleep after I write it. I'm so down to earth, well, I appreciate the comment. God, I'm so tired. I appreciate the compliment. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I know I'm going to. See you later. Bye-bye.